GAQA, What Should I Do Wednesday, Volume 2. I hope you guys are having a fantastic, magical, wonderful Wednesday. I know I am. I'm exhausted. This is my one day off this week. And so far, so good. No one has called me. No one has asked me to come to work. I am in hiding. And if you call me and the phone either says my boss's name or work, I'm not answering it. I boycott today. Normally I would answer it, see what they need. Today I am boycotting. I have far too much to do. I need to catch up on homework. I had to get this video done. The answer is no. No, I'm not coming into work unless you are bleeding from your eye sockets and you need me to come in. I am not coming into work today. I have to work the next 3 days. It's homecoming weekend here for the University of Missouri. It's going to be cray-cray, insane, busy all week and all weekend long. I'm just not dealing with it. So the answer is no. Now, back to GAQA, What Should I Do Wednesday? I've done some thinking, and I think since the last 2 weeks, or this last week and this week, I've done one big video on Wednesdays for my Q&A. I think I'm going to just change it to GAQA, What Should I Do Wednesday? My schedule is about to get a lot more chaotic. I'm officially in with my new position at work. I've gotten all my numbers. I've gotten everything figured out. Everything's been sorted. So now my hours are going to change. I'm going to be working a lot more. I'm going to be doing some more night shifts. I'm going to be working 12-hour shifts, open to close. My days are just going to get a lot more hectic. And I still want to give you guys as many videos as I can churn out during the week. And giving me a break from Monday to Wednesday and giving me that Tuesday, I can still, stay on top of my homework. I can still get my videos out to you guys. I can still answer your questions. I can still recap Ghost Adventures. And I can still give you everything I want without losing my mind. So from now on, I'm going to be doing GAQA, What Should I Do Wednesday? Which you guys can ask me or my admin, Bobby, and let her know for me the questions that you guys have about Ghost Adventures, the guys, the show, the equipment, anything paranormal. I will answer it all in one big video every single Wednesday. So Tuesdays, I'm not going to be doing a video anymore. I'm going to be doing them all on Wednesdays. One big, long, drawn-out video. You guys can ask me as many questions as you want. I will answer them all, and that will be our new Q&A way of life, because work is crazy, school is nuts, the kids are busy, and I'm exhausted. Okay, thanks, bye. But I promised you that I would still do my videos for you guys, and I want to do them, and so this is my way of finding a way to get everything done. But anyway, we are not here to talk about crazy schedules or changes in the schedule or changes in my life. We are here for now, GAQA, What Should I Do Wednesday? Say that 5 times fast. Where I answer all of your Ghost Adventures and general paranormal related questions that you guys ask me all up on the Facebook page. And this week we have a fun little list that we are going to get started with. So here we go. Our first question is, how long has Billy been married? How many kids does he have? And how old are they? I didn't get ages. I know that he has been married for quite a few years. I don't know exactly how many. He has 3 children. He has 2 sons and a daughter. He has 1 grandson named Caden. So his kids are older. They're grown or growing. I think his youngest is a teenager. His oldest just had their first baby, and his name is Caden. And so Billy is a grandfather as well, which is amazing. He doesn't look it by any means. He doesn't look like he's old enough to even have grandkids, but he does. And so I think that him and Diana have been married quite a while. But I didn't get I couldn't find out all of the definitives. I didn't really see anything specific, when I was researching that question. But I know that he's been married for quite a few years. They have 3 children, and they are teenager to adult. None of them are super, super young. And then he has 1 grandson. So that's really exciting. I think it's like a whole new phase of life for them, and they're really excited. I know that they're pretty in love with him, and I mean, who wouldn't be? He's a super cute baby. If you're friends with Diana or you follow Billy on Instagram or anything like that, they post pictures all the time, and he's super, super cute. So thank you for that question. Moving on. This was actually from that first question was from Michelle, and so is this one, and it's really sweet because I freaking love it. She actually thought of me and asked me, you know, kind of what I do in my downtime when I'm not doing these videos or when I'm not, you know, working or whatever. And so, of course, I'm going to answer it. I don't, you know, get asked a lot about me, and so I'm all about answering, you know, certain questions. In my personal downtime, I enjoy a lot of things. I live to have dance parties with my kids, so we'll sing and dance and turn the music on. I have a shelf in my living room that's got Bluetooth speakers in it that connects to my phone, and we'll turn it on and crank the music all the way up, and we'll have dance parties, or we have movie nights where the girls kind of make these, you know, little palettes on the floor, and we'll watch movies. I love to be with my friends. I love to talk to my friends either through message or on the phone or in person. I love to be out and doing things with everybody. It's football season, so of course that's now taking up a lot of my Sundays and Mondays. I enjoy watching a lot of football, especially cheering on my Seahawks and doing that and screaming at my television when things don't go well. Although it seems to work when I scream at my television. Tyler Lockett seems to like to run, you know, like 105-yard punt returns. So I'm down for that. I love to eat. I'm a foodie of all things yummy. If it's got bacon and chicken and ranch dressing, I'm there. And I love to sleep, which I'm not getting enough of. But so I'm kind of a wild card. I kind of do it all, live it all, be it all. I don't really have like a list of specific things that I do, but I have the things that I enjoy. I enjoy football and dancing and singing with my kids, and I enjoy playing video games and being a nerd and watching, you know, Marvel movies and, you know, all of the above. So just your typical chilled out girl. I love a little bit of everything. But thank you for that. I think that it's really nice that you thought of asking me what I like to do besides these videos, because I mean, you guys don't really see me a lot outside of these videos and what I do, so that's what I like to do. I like to do a little bit of everything. Moving on and back on topic, our next question is, what are my favorite qualities about the GAC guys? I really like this question. Starting with Zach, I think my favorite qualities are he's pretty fearless. He gets scared and he has fear, but I think going into a situation he'll do anything, and that's kind of how I am. I'll do anything once, twice if I like it. I like his sensitivity to people and situations. I think that it's a really good quality to have. I think when you're able to understand people in their moments of chaos, and be able to accept them anyway and love them anyway, I think that's a really awesome quality to have. I really enjoy his humor. He's funny, and he likes to be witty and random, and I love being random. I'm the queen of random. As an investigator, I love his methods. I love the way that he handles a location. I love the way that he kind of takes command and takes charge and kind of says, this is how it's going to be. This is how we're going to do things. This is what I expect. And that's kind of how I am. I expect perfection from people underneath me or beside me or working with me. And so I love the command factor that he takes on an investigation. With Aaron, I love his sense of humor. I think he's amazing. I love his laid back, go with the flow personality. I love his heart. He's a sweetheart and a teddy bear of a man. As an investigator, again, I love his humor. I think that he makes the best out of every situation. I love how he has grown as an investigator, going from a very fearful investigator, kind of very hesitant on certain situations, to kind of jumping in with both feet and saying kind of the hell with it, and I'm going to do it anyway for the sake of research and the sake of an investigation. So I love how he's grown as an investigator. With Billy, I love his his personality, just his personality overall, his sense of style, his sense of commitment to Zach and Aaron, his sense of humor. I mean, his musical ability. I think he's amazing on the musical front as well. I think he's a very talented audiovisual tech. I think he's a very talented analyst when it comes to EVPs. When it comes to an investigation, I think that he is very meticulous and he's very focused and very driven, and I like that. He's kind of down for anything. He's willing and ready to do whatever it takes to make the show the best that it can be. His commitment and loyalty, I think that that's really awesome. I mean, he's kind of been there through the shakeups, the ups and downs, and for him to stand beside Zach and Aaron and say, you know what, I'm in this with you guys, I think is really awesome. His true testament. I think that he's a very family-driven and family-oriented individual, and I love that as well. With Jay, I love how Jay has kind of just embraced the paranormal lifestyle. I don't think, you know, Jay was the one that wasn't really a seasoned investigator, or he wasn't anything. I think he was brought in by the Travel Channel to be something behind the scenes, and he's become so much more. And watching him grow and develop as an investigator is really awesome. I love his drive. I love the way that he is willing to do anything. You know, he's willing to be bait and kind of take one for the team, and I think that's really, really awesome. He shows a high level of commitment and a high level of loyalty to the guys as well, and I love it. I think that they're a great team. I think all four of them make a great group of unified investigators, and they have made Ghost Adventures something even more amazing than it already was. So, very good question. I love that one. Our last question is a general paranormal one. It's my thoughts on vampires. To some people, vampires are this thing that doesn't exist or doesn't, isn't in this realm or isn't this reality, but in reality they do exist in some level, not in the way that we think about like Twilight or we think about Dracula, but they do exist. I mean, there's like clans and, groups of people that embrace the vampire lifestyle. They have ways of living and the ways of doing things, and they drink things that they consider blood. Some do drink blood. I think some people kind of go balls to the wall about that kind of thing. But they have special teeth made, and they have fangs, and I mean, they don't go around biting people in the night, but they embrace it as a lifestyle choice, and there's certain things that they do, there's certain things that they eat, there's certain ways that they act and dress and react to society, and I think that's awesome. I think that it's a true testament of embracing who you are and who you want to be. I personally, I don't know if I could do it. I know that there's a lot of rules and regulations to it. Things that I enjoy would be gone, and I just don't think it's for me, but I think that it's really awesome for people that do it and do take part in it and do participate in it. When you're part of like a coven or a clan or anything like that, like a family of vampires, I think that you are really thinking outside of the box and really stepping out of society norm, and I think that's awesome. I think that you always have to be who you are. You can't conform yourself to anybody else because they want you to be a certain way. You've got to be who you are always, and I think that by them doing that and embracing that lifestyle, that they are truly being who they are, and I think that's awesome. I am all about people who are who they are and no one else, and they don't give a crap about what other people think. So there's that. But that is all I have for GAQA What Should I Do Wednesday. I will be back on Friday for GA Flashback Friday, where I recap a past episode of Ghost Adventures. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, have a great, wonderful rest of your Wednesday. See, I am tired. I need to go to bed. Much love and happiness, guys.